Hello everyone, I'm Roshan Jahan Ahmed and I welcome you all to my channel. I hope you all are doing good and you are safe in your respective homes with your near and dear ones. So as you can see, I'm posting a video on my YouTube channel after a really long gap, and if you ask me the reason for this, I was actually feeling very low and I did not feel like doing anything. I did not feel like studying. I did not feel like creating a video and posting it on YouTube. And if you ask me the reason of feeling low, there is nothing serious as such. Everything is fine. You need not worry. But I did not feel the urge actually to do anything. I did not feel like studying at all. And people usually go through such phases where they feel this lack of motivation and lack of energy, but eventually they cope up with the situation and they start with their work again. And this time with me, along with this, there was this another thing which came attached. I felt this sense of meaninglessness regarding everything. Whenever I wanted to do something, this statement always came along that what's the point of doing such things? And I felt as if it was really unnecessary to bombard my audience, that is my students, with videos regarding studies at such a phase where we are going through uncertainty, we are going through so much of difficulties. People are losing lives because of the corona situation, and the situation is really grim. And along with that, in our state and in many other states in India, people are actually facing flood situation. We face it every year, and this time also people have lost lives, they have lost their property, they have lost cattle, they have lost basically everything that they had accumulated in their lifetime. So when we watch such news, we really feel very sad, and there is not much that we can do about it. But then that sense of sadness which accompanies is really painful. We find it difficult to get over it, and then the sense of sorrow leads to lack of energy, and eventually we keep on delaying things, delaying our to-do list. Anyways, somehow I knew that this was not the right approach to actually deal with any negative situation in life. We cannot afford to sit idle, and when we sit idle, there is always this accompaniment of guilt along with it. So if I am doing nothing and just fooling around, I am not relaxing myself, because along with that phase of sitting idle and doing nothing, you are also going through a phase of, you are also going through this feeling of guilt which comes along. You feel guilty of not studying, you feel guilty of not doing something fruitful, and that guilt is again difficult to actually bear. So I had to do something about it, and I had to motivate myself, I had to help myself. That's why I took the refuge of YouTube videos. YouTube is a very frequently used platform in today's time, and people are making excellent videos regarding self-help, regarding how to motivate oneself during difficult times, and they helped me a lot. They helped me a lot in coming out of this phase. And along with that, I also read certain self-help books that I have with me, and those also helped. And today here in this video, I want to share with you certain points which helped me actually in pushing myself to get started with my work. So this video is all about those points. I want to share those with you people so that those can be of help for you. Now let's get started with the points then. So the very first point is this, that in today's time, if I ask any of you to define the current situation, so there will be many negative adjectives which will come to your mind, right? And one of the words which will definitely come to your mind is this: uncertain, isn't it? This situation is really uncertain. We don't know when normal times are coming. Okay, there is no clarity yet. And during such uncertain time, during such uncertain period, the importance of the word stability has increased all the more, right? And when we say stability, financial stability is a very important aspect in one's life. And when we think of financial stability, for most of us, the image of government job comes to our mind. And with due respect to all other ventures out there, because people are aspiring for many other projects in their lives, and that's totally to be appreciated. But for most of us, we aspire to be in the government job sector because of that security that it provides. And for those jobs, in today's time, we need to actually sit for particular exams. Those are competitive exams, as we know. And there are many such examinations, we all know that, right? So, in order to attain that stability, there is no other way but to prepare for those exams, sit for those exams, crack those exams, and pave your path towards attaining a government job. So, if you are a government job aspirant, be it UPSC or your home state public service examination, then your teaching aptitude examinations such as TET, UGC NET, Central TET, then CSIR NET, or even if you are a JRF aspirant, because that fellowship also is a boost for many of us. Okay, so if you are aspiring for any such government job, be it in the banking sector or be it for SSC, right? So we have no other option but to sit and prepare for the examinations, and in the near future, we can hope to attain a kind of financial stability which will come along with the government job. So in today's time, only those people who have a kind of permanent job with them, they are actually feeling secure. I'm not saying that this is the only point which is making them secure, but yes, we cannot ignore the fact that we all aspire to be having one of those jobs. We cannot ignore the fact that for most of the middle class people out there, this is actually an aspiration, and so the time is now to prepare, and we cannot sit idle. We cannot afford to sit idle. So this is from my personal account that I am sharing this with you. The second point. Now the second point is this, that we don't feel like studying if we don't have a short-term objective in front of us. And with the examination dates getting delayed for an indefinite period of time, we are now without a goal in front of us. We are without a definite goal in front of us. So we don't know when the exams are going to be conducted. But one thing is for sure, that the exams are going to be conducted definitely one day, isn't it? And when the examination dates are announced, we don't want to feel that we have not prepared yet. Okay? So, that feeling of not having prepared enough is difficult to bear. So, it's better we actually start with our preparations now. And though the examinations have been postponed and we don't know the dates yet, and if we think that okay, there is no examination in the near future, we don't know the dates yet, so let's just waste our time doing nothing. When the dates will be announced, we can actually study. So that is not the correct approach, and we should actually take it in a different manner, okay, so that it can be of our benefit. We can think of it in this way, that we have got more time. Let's take the advantage, okay, of this extra time that we have at our disposal. Why not use it properly and increase our chances of cracking those examinations, because we have got more time this time. So utilize your time, take advantage of this extra time that you have been provided with because of the situation, of course. So please study. What other option do we have? So I hope you will study from today itself. And I'm not telling you to actually go through a rigorous routine of studying. You can actually devote at least 2-3 hours per day, right? So that there is a consistency in your study. You are in touch with your syllabus. That's enough. That's enough to feel confident enough when the exams are approaching. So please start with your studies today itself. And the last thing I would like to actually share from my personal account, this third point is actually based on my personal experience, where I have cried on numerous occasions when I have felt unprepared for my examinations. So I have sat for numerous examinations till date, and in many of those examinations I actually felt like crying my heart out. Why? Because every time the examinations came nearer, I always felt this, that oh God, I have not prepared enough. I have not prepared enough, and that's why I'm going to fail this time. Okay, I'm talking about the competitive examinations out there. So, on numerous occasions, I have gone through this feeling, and this feeling of regret is very painful to bear. I know this, I have undergone that. So I know that having to go through a feeling of guilt or regret is immensely terrible to face. And in order to avoid that feeling, why not start now? And this time, even I am trying to avoid that feeling in the near future, because I am also an aspirant of a particular examination. And that's why I have made up my mind to actually be regular with my studies from tomorrow. Okay. Um, so from tomorrow I'm going to start with my syllabus, and I will also try to be more consistent with my YouTube videos. I'll come with a new topic in my next video, and for today I think that's enough, and thank you for watching till the end, and we will meet again. Till then, take care.